Welcome to episode 2 of Just the Tips. Today we're going to talk about probiotics and gut health and the gut microbiome. On episode 1, I mentioned the link between fiber and the gut microbiome and how they go hand in hand. So I'm going to elaborate on that, and we're going to talk probiotics and why there's a very good chance the probiotic that you buy is probably not the best route. So fiber and gut health. Our gut bacteria, like any bacteria, need the appropriate environment to thrive, to live, to reproduce, to maintain homeostasis, to maintain balance. And the way you provide your gut with that environment is through fiber. So fruits, vegetables, whole grains, meeting your daily fiber requirement and trying to get above it if possible would be ideal. Think of fiber like putting the soil that your bacteria need to thrive and grow. It's the best way to look at it. Just like plants need nutrients in the soil to grow, your gut bacteria need the right kind of soil to grow, and fiber provides that soil. When it comes to bacteria in our bodies, it's important to understand that there's two different kinds. There's aerobic bacteria and anaerobic bacteria. And for those of you who paid attention in high school biology class, you'll probably quickly understand the difference. The aerobic bacteria is going to thrive and require the presence of oxygen for energy production to survive, to live. And anaerobic bacteria are not. They're going to use a different substrate to thrive and survive. So you got two different types of bacteria, anaerobic, aerobic. The aerobic bacteria is, the best way to think of this is we have aerobic bacteria on the places that regularly come into contact with oxygen. So things like our skin, our nasal cavity, our mouth, our ears, like everywhere. Your privates, as my children would say, don't forget about the bacteria in your privates. My son calls his butthole a spout, and that will forever be known as a spout in my head. So yeah, that's where the aerobic bacteria are going to thrive and live. The anaerobic bacteria, like you may have guessed, are going to thrive and live in parts of our bodies that don't have much oxygen, like our gut, like our intestines. So when people are taking probiotics, I think most of them are trying to improve their gut health. We're not cracking open probiotics and rubbing them on our skin and putting them in our nostrils, right? Like that's, or in your spout. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. That is why when clients ask about probiotics, I've generally been skeptical of them, because we're not even addressing the bacteria that we want to be in the part of our body that we want to address. So that's until I came across Colleen Cutcliffe's work, she's a brilliant doctor. She started a company, I forget the name, I wrote an article about it last year. I'll put a link to the article in my bio or story or something. But she started a company. They spent millions of dollars developing this beginning to end way to create a Akkermansia, which is one of the most important bacteria in our gut. They created a way from start to finish to develop this probiotic, encapsulate it in a completely oxygen-free environment. And because of that, they spent a lot of money, and they spent a lot of money, their product is quite expensive. So wow, the ocean looks ridiculous today. Oh my God, it's turquoise. Holy shit. Wish you guys could see this. Might be a February beach day today. So they developed this product. It isn't expensive naturally because it costs them a lot of money. So what I recommend to clients if they're interested in taking a probiotic, this is what I did myself, is I bought their expensive probiotic. I bought 1 month's supply. I took the probiotic as suggested by the bottle, whatever it was, 2 capsules a day, and I just loaded up on high fiber foods. And I continue to load up on high fiber foods with the idea that I now put this anaerobic bacteria in my system, and now I'm creating an environment where that bacteria, that Akkermansia, can reproduce and thrive and continue to survive and live, so then I can stop taking the supplement. So if you're interested in a probiotic, that's what I recommend doing. That's the one I recommend getting. I'll link it in my stories. I can't believe I forgot the name of her company. All the other shit that you're buying, silly. I wouldn't waste your money on it. I know you have good intentions and all, but unnecessary and expensive, and it's really not doing shit for you. It's not even the right kind of bacteria for your gut. So keep those things in mind. The supplement industry is rife with shit. It's like any other industry. It's profit driven. And because of the model of regulation in the United States, where it's all healthy and safe until proven otherwise, you end up with a lot of bullshit products. You want a healthy gut, do these things. Eat lots of fiber, get your daily requirement of exercise in, sleep well, drink lots of water, and yeah, that's it, man. You should be good to go. And if you need an extra boost, check out this Colleen Cutcliffe probiotic supplement, because as far as I know, that's the only one that's made in an oxygen-free environment. This was way longer than it should be. So hopefully some of you are still watching. And if you are and you're watching to the end, why don't you do this? Send me a message and I'll give you 50% off anything you want from our store, just because you're still listening. And I appreciate you. All right, guys. Love you. Peace. Have a good day. See ya.